Wake up. Wake up.
Where am I?
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Where are they broadcast?
I don't know anything about any numbers.
Let's start at the beginning. Think. Think hard. What do you remember?
What do I remember? It all started in 2010 when I walked into a GameStop to buy Black Ops 1. Hi, I'm Blarn TV, and my life is kinda crazy, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's dive in to Black Ops 1. Hype was at an all-time high. This was way before the Jetpack Dark Ages. COD was still on an all-time heater. Over the last 3 years, there's been 3 games and 3 bangers. In last year's release, Modern Warfare 2 found a way to unify a generation through hate. COD was becoming pop culture. Conversations about the game weren't just on message boards anymore. We had actual celebrities tweeting and talking about the game.
I just got off the phone with J. Cole. He said, how'd you feel when they said,
Black Ops 1 is coming out?
I said, I took 7 pills so I wouldn't go to hospital and prove everyone right.
All the hype was carrying right into Black Ops. We're talking midnight release parties.
Shooting everyone.
Shooting everyone, exactly. That's what it's all about.
And people camping for days to get that premium edition RCXD.
Wow. Are you here with your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
31 million people bought the game, shattering basically every record at the time. And the game's multiplayer added a bunch of shit. Wager matches, COD points, balanced gameplay for the first time, and of course theater mode for all the 42069 XXX blowhorn phase kids. But a lot of us were excited for a very different reason. Zombies is back.
Let's do it.
And this time, it was actually in the main menu. So when the game dropped, we threw our disc in and loaded up Kino der Toten.
It was miserable.
This really might be the most iconic map in Zombies history, so I'll be nice about it. Kino is absolute dog water. In World at War, Treyarch's goal was to introduce a mode with no expectations.
It's okay, zombies, go when you feel like.
But now, millions of people are playing for the first time, and at launch, they had 2 groups of people to please. Zombie autists who grinded World at War for literally thousands of hours, and people who had no clue what zombies was. Some of us wanted something new and exciting, but the majority would rage quit if it was too hard. So Treyarch needed to introduce the mode with something digestible. Kino is in the main menu, and they marketed the hell out of the new Zombies mode. So the map could be doo-doo. It would still have a massive casual audience. The real goal was to convert them into Zombies fans, and Kino absolutely did that. It took everything Doris did and simplified it. It sort of became a highlight reel of the things that made World at War great.
Guys, World at War was perfect, just run that shit back.
The Bowie is back and easier to get. Dogs are here and easier to fight. You can pack a punch, but now it's just 1 teleporter instead of 3. It didn't really matter if you had played Zombies before, you could figure out and master Kino. The barrier to entry is literally on the ground floor, so it was perfect for new players. And because of that, lots of people still love it today.
My heart is actually beating so fast, because I can't believe this is real.
The best Zombies map of all time. Kino der Toten Black Ops 1. To me, it's as good as it was. It was originally supposed to.
But for everything they brought back, there just ain't shit new. The only added features here are the worst enemy type of all time and the Thunder Gun, which objectively is pretty cool.
Go screw your own friends over or something.
But at least at first, the lack of content was masked by the fact that it was all on a new engine. You can really feel a difference playing on Black Ops over World at War. They did away with the lunge knifing and the AI is a bit more fluid, but most importantly, Quick Revive actually does something on solo. It gives you self-revive. We also got to play with an entire new set of guns, which was pretty cool, but it was also kind of weird using Cold War era weapons in war-torn Berlin, and that's the biggest problem with Kino's setting. It just doesn't fit the game it's in. Looking at the other maps in BO1, Kino sticks out like a sore thumb. It feels like a map made for World at War, and that's because it was. It was supposed to be DLC 4, but Activision shut it down because it was too close to Modern Warfare 2. And in so many ways, it's easy to tell. Much like Verrückt, the map is designed to scare you. From the dressing room to the movie posters, a grand entrance, and even the city backdrop, this feels like a location that was lived in. You can sense that terrible things happened here. They also added some small but cool Easter eggs, like being teleported to Samantha's room, or using film canisters to play found footage on the big screen.
Scary. I can't stop. FNAF, more like fucker never ate flakes.
The map's primary focus is setting, and they executed on that, but something about it just doesn't work as well in BO1. The engine's a bit more cartoony, and we had seen this done before, but better, which is the exact same issue I have with the gameplay. There's not even a mini quest like there was previously, and the layout is just a series of rooms with corridors in between designed to kill you. It's not great for camping, and there's only a few training spots, so co-op usually devolves into one person on the stage and everyone else just running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Playing Kino somehow feels too simple, but also infuriating, and that's why I don't like it, but it's also why it worked so well. Millions of people were getting to experience this for the first time. Wonder weapons, pack-a-punch, the core zombies gameplay loop. Everything I mentioned in my last videos, from the rumored boss zombies to the ray gun every time box tricks, all of that stuff was mainstream now. Even the Easter egg songs were starting to get more attention, and the developers were trying out new techniques.
For 115, he asked me to do what they call, I guess, clean screaming, which is no distortion, and I was like, there's absolutely no way. But he asked me to just, stand back from the mic and just scream it in your lowest, most, scary voice, and I did, and I think that's actually the take that we wound up using in the song.
If you were a Zombies fan in 2010, you probably made dozens of core memories here, whether you liked the map or not. Literally everyone was running it, and that's what makes Kino so beautiful and very nostalgic, but it doesn't change the fact that it's just not a good Zombies map. So let's go through ratings real quick. Kino gets a 10 for reception, 7 for setting, and 8 for casual gameplay, a 2 for replayability, and a 1 for innovation. Averaged together, Kino gets a 5.6 in the D tier. But while Kino was the perfect introduction to the Zombies formula for new players, Black Ops' other launch map did everything it could to break that formula.
Sounds like someone breaking in!
Shut the fuck up, you little piss baby, it's just a storm.
While Kino played it safe, 5 actually pushed Zombies forward. It's designed to challenge you, even just unlocking it was an Easter egg. You either had to complete the campaign,
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
or if like me you were dumb and couldn't figure out the numbers, you could just type a code into a secret computer. But no matter how you got the map, it was difficult, and that's why it's one of the most controversial maps we've looked at yet. So let's boot up 5.
Power level critical. Major systems offline.
That is a creepy way to start.
Right from the start, the setting really jumps out at you, particularly the characters. Our core 4, fuck 'em. Now we got JFK, Fidel Castro, Robert McNamara, and Tricky Dick. The group was instantly iconic.
I don't even understand how much of a fan I am. Oh my gosh. I need a...
And I'll be the first to admit, the Black Ops campaign was way too big brain for me. But I'm pretty sure the whole point of the story was your character killed JFK or something, and I know he killed Castro. So playing as them in Zombies was really cool. Overall, 5 leans into the Cold War aesthetic that Kino missed out on. You'll find all kinds of crazy tech, classified documents, and the basement of the Pentagon being used for experiments. They even added our first intro cutscene.
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.
He may be too weak to survive an afternoon in Dallas, but JFK's right. If you're hoping for an easier life, you're not going to get it on 5. The setting had people flocking to the map once they found out about it, but gameplay put newcomers off.
Sorry.
The spawn room is designed to make you feel unsafe, and once you explore out, you find the rest of the map is too. Even the fast travel system works against you. It doesn't. Oh, it does. Oh, it took me to the top. Between the verticality and tight corridors, it'll be a good 10 rounds before you even start to feel a little safe, and even that won't last for long.
So be it.
Warning. Breach detected on level.
That's because 5 has its own unique boss zombie. The Pentagon Thief will steal your gun and keep it if you can't kill him. But if you can take him out, you'll get a fire sale. And if you kill him before he takes anyone's guns, a bonfire sale, dropping the price of pack to 1,000. If you don't know what you're doing, 5 can be really punishing, but if you do, it can be even more satisfying. And that's why it worked with experienced players at launch. It was really the opposite side of the coin from Kino. I also think the Pack-a-Punch unlock system is perfect. You have to downgrade from DEFCON 1 to 5, unlocking a secret room with PAP in the walls. With all its unique features, 5 is so close to being a masterpiece, but the biggest issue is its wonder weapon. It should have just gotten the Thunder Gun in my opinion, but instead we got this absolute piece of garbage. It's honestly sad because the Winter's Howl is genuinely a really cool concept. They just made it so bad. And because of that, the high round strategy is to somehow survive up here by the traps. And my last brain cell overheats just watching people do it. But honestly, casual gameplay is where 5 is at its best. particularly elevator camping. Running this with friends might be the most engaging survival experience ever. The Deruis catwalk is more iconic, but I think this is more fun.
Oh shit, help, monkey. Didn't need you. Get in.
5 is sincerely a great map, but much like Kino, the things that hold it back are also what makes it great. Its difficulty alienated new players, but it needed to because Kino's lack of challenge did the same for hardcore fans. So let's go through ratings real quick. It gets an 8 for reception, 7 for innovation, 4 for replayability, 10 for casual, and a 9 for setting, which would have been a 10 if we had gotten an original Easter egg song. Averaged together, that's a 7.6, landing 5 in the B tier. Kino stuck to the script and 5 was unique. Between the two, Black Ops 1 had something for everyone at launch, but much like World at War, the game's best maps and biggest innovations would come in the DLC season. The 2 maps we'll look at next time might be some of Black Ops' best. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Hopefully you aren't too mad at me for doing Kino like that. If you are, I get it. I think in my heart, Kino would be a lot higher too, but one thing I'm starting to realize is this system really rewards maps that are well-rounded. It just takes 1 or 2 bad categories to just tank the entire rating. And I think that's a good thing, because if I went by my heart, every single map would be B or above, just because I love zombies. So I think it's good to hold them to a higher standard. But if you don't hit me over KinoGate and you enjoyed the video, you know, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. My socials are down below. Come talk to me in the Discord. We are 1 month into the channel today, which I think is pretty fucking awesome, honestly. I'm having way more fun doing this than I thought I would. So definitely way more to come. But if you are following me, just know the next video is probably going to take a month instead of 2 weeks. I've got family coming to visit me, so I kind of just want to take some time off editing, spend it with them. But I do have a smaller video planned to kind of release in between, so some custom zombies content, hopefully. But other than that, see y'all next time.